Alrighty everyone, welcome back to Old Trucks and Junk. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make some relatively easy money, or if you want to start getting into small engines, how to really start. Today, we have good old faithful, the 12 valve, the Squabati. And we went and hit up a garage sale this morning. Saw this listing on Facebook for this garage sale happening today. They had some smaller engine stuff. Now there was a ton more there, but I didn't have enough room in my bed. So today, what I'm going to be showing you is how to take these machines that were sold cheap because they don't run and make some money. Let's drop this tailgate down here. So the first thing we got here is a 420cc. I don't even know what this is. I didn't really look at it. Pulsar generator. Looks like it's got electric start on it as well. So that's the first machine. And then the second one looks like a Tecumseh pressure washer, which those are decent money. And then next we have a lawnmower up there. I bought all three of these machines for only $50, which is a pretty good deal. They all turn over. They all feel like they have good compression. Oh. So there might be a stuck valve on that one. Yeah. They all turn over, blah, blah. So let's get them unloaded and let's see what we're dealing with. Because I really did not look at these at that garage sale. Alrighty, everyone. So here are all the machines unloaded. Remember, I only paid $50 for these. Now, looking at all of them, you may be thinking to yourself, that looks like quite a bit of work. However, if you look at this mower, it looks brand new. The tires have no wear on them. That thing looks brand new. This one, not so much. But I think the first one we're going to work on, though, is going to be that pressure washer so that we can clean the other two up. However, the first thing that I really like to do once I get these back, spray a little carb clean, see if they fire, then you know if they're worth your time. So what we're going to do first is get some of this carburetor / intake cleaner. Make sure it's the flammable stuff, not the non-flammable. And we're just going to soak that sucker down. We're going to pull this back, and we're going to pull it. Let me put that on turtle, maybe. You know, it smells like it's actually pulling fuel. I need to set you all up on tripod. I can't really pull this over that. Alrighty, everyone. So let's try this again now that I have both hands. Should go ahead and pull this over. Now, another cool thing about these is you can twist them like that, and your whole entire air filter comes right off. So I'm gonna remove all this grass and stuff out from around it, and we're gonna spray right into the throat of this carb and see if rabbit, see if I can't get that. Okay, there we go. Now let's try it. So that one will run. Probably just gonna need a carb clean or something. Another thing I like to do is check the gas. Doesn't look like there's any in it. And check the oil on these small machines. I've got some. And just like that, you know that this little machine will run with a little bit of work. This one might actually run on its own. I'm not entirely sure. take it off first and see. We will turn this guy over to him now. Now these just have a air filter like that. What I do is just like that. She fired up. Try it one more time. That one fires up as well. Probably just a carb clean, some gas. And then this sucker. Now, I don't quite know about this generator. It seems a little iffy to me. It does turn over. And it feels like it's got good compression. But who knows? It's got a battery on it, so that's kind of cool. Electric start feature, I guess. So I'm gonna just put this cover on for now. Put this guy on there, a few threads. There we go. And now for this machine. However, these machines are pretty forgiving, even if they look like this, and they will probably run. So, take this air filter off. They're double stacked filter if you don't know that. I didn't either. So, carburetor is right there. Close that. On these, most of the time there is a kill switch on them. That battery actually has a charge. That is crazy. That's pretty crazy. That battery might take a charge. Alright everyone, so I was going to keep fiddle farting with that pressure washer, but I just felt like this thing should run. Looking at the carb and everything, it looked really clean. And I'm like, this thing's gotta run. There's no way it doesn't. So I'm sitting here looking at it, and I'm like, you know what? Let's check the fuel line. So I proceeded to pull the fuel line off with my little crimps over there. And now, let me turn that on. I got a Gatorade in my pocket, so it's kind of a little hard. Still needs more runtime to fire. Might need choke again. And to top it off, oh, never mind. It's full. Anyway, it was working. I think this compressor is full now. Let me try something else real quick. I think that compressor is full. Yeah, that compressor's full, but yeah, it works. now what we're gonna do, we're gonna get the front of that carburetor put back together. That muffler sounds pretty hot. But we're gonna get this front carburetor stuff put back on. And I think what we're gonna do is I'm wondering how hard it'd be to remove the engine and generator. Just pulling it off and then just repainting the whole entire frame. So the way I'm looking at it right now, this thing needs some pretty good work. You know, it's got its little issues. So I'm just kind of looking at it and seeing how hard it'd really be to just pull all this off and just redo it, because I would just paint the frame, but it's kind of hard to get into those tight spots down there. But the first thing we're going to do is I'm actually going to get my good pressure washer out, and we'll just use that for the time being. We're going to wash this off and see if we can't paint it with just redoing the paint with leaving the engine and everything in, or if I need to take it out. For the most part, it looks like I can get to a majority of it. I'm going to take the wheels off to paint it because that just makes it easier, as well as the handles and these little stoppers here. These just slide out like that. But I got tons of gray spray paint, so that's probably what we're just gonna do, is just spray paint this gray. So yeah, I am going to get the pressure washer out, get the front end of this put back on where that carburetor goes, and let's pressure wash this sucker off. Alrighty everyone, so in that last clip, you saw us pressure washing this sucker off. I went ahead and did a light coat of gray primer so that it would look a little better than all of that rust and everything. We're gonna turn the gas on. Let's see if this electric start works now. Not entirely, but might need the choke. It's been sitting for a couple hours. There she is. Everything works on it. So this is now ready to sell. We calculated it out, and each purchase was about 16 bucks because I did 50 total on this, the pressure washer, and that mower. Meanwhile, we started on this because I got sidetracked. I wanted to see if that'd be fine. It was. I still have this whole thing tore down. We're gonna dive into that carb here in a minute. But first, we're gonna get some pictures of that generator. We're gonna get her listed. I'm thinking about 150 bucks or best offer. It's not pretty. It's not the best functioning, but it does work. Well, cleaned the carb and it ended up working pretty good, so we're just gonna let it run, get through a couple cycles, and then call it good. She's running good now. All the machines that I bought for $50. This is actually a couple months after the fact that I did all those machines, I'm trying to stagger these videos out so that I have some old videos that I can keep posting just in case it takes longer for these newer videos to come out. So when this video gets posted, that video is probably about a month old when I started making it, and that's right about where this one is. But anyway, I bought that generator, that pressure washer, and that lawnmower for 50 bucks all together. I ended up selling the generator the same night that I took that video of where I spray painted it. Sold it then for 100 bucks, quick, easy flip. I priced it low so that it would just go. That pressure washer I sold for 75, and the lawnmower I sold for 25. The lawnmower I didn't even touch. I didn't fix anything. So altogether we made 200 bucks. I didn't buy any parts for these. I just got them running. So 200 minus 50, 150 bucks profit, plus probably 20 bucks in fuel. So basically 130 bucks of just free money off those machines. So yeah, that's a pretty good deal. Currently I am filming, I think, 3 videos ahead of what this one is. So after this one, there will be 3 videos, and then you'll see these, I think. But yeah, just goes to show you can make decent money just flipping these little small engines and whatnot. They're pretty easy to flip. A lot of people like them. You know, it's pretty straightforward. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you'd like to see on the channel for future projects. And yeah, on that note, I'm gonna get back to filming this video along with the other Ford Ranger. So yeah, see you all in the next one.